Today we have how to meditate for beginners. This is a video to show you how to meditate. Keep watching. Have you heard people say that you should meditate? Now, if you're watching this video, you're obviously here for a reason. So stick around, watch the video, because even if you already know how to meditate, you can still pick up some tips here to then go and help other people. If you don't know how to meditate, then you've obviously clicked on this video for a reason. So if you can't watch it now, watch it another time. If you're not meditating, you should be.
People who practice meditation often say that it changed their life and helped them find peace within themselves. And hey, scientists agree with this claim, confirming that meditation not only reduces stress and improves your physical well-being, it's also good exercise for the brain.
And these are some simple tips and tricks to help you get the most out of your meditation. We're going to explain everything right here.
How to meditate for beginners. In this video, I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know, from where to meditate, how you should meditate, how you should sit, if you should listen to music or not. I'm even going to tell you how to turn off your brain.
Do I sit or do I lay? And do I close my eyes? Because I've got a feeling that I might fall asleep.
What should I do with my body? Most people will tell you that you should not lay down when you meditate, but I don't fully agree with this. I personally meditate twice a day, once in the morning, then once before I go to bed. The only reason why I meditate at night is to help me sleep. So at night, I will lay down, but in the morning, I will always sit because I don't want to fall back asleep. But if you are only planning on meditating one time per day, definitely do it sitting, and I would recommend doing it in the morning.
Well, I mean, how am I going to sit?
How should I sit? For total beginners, I would recommend sitting in a chair with your eyes closed, head facing forward, straight back, feet flat, with your hands just relaxing on your legs. You will see Buddhist monks sitting cross-legged with their feet facing up. This is the proper way to meditate, but I've personally noticed that a lot of newer people find this position to be very uncomfortable. I still think you should try it, but I would highly recommend just sitting normally in a crisscross position with your legs. But if that's not comfortable, just sit in a chair. Once meditation becomes a daily habit, then we can try moving towards the Buddhist monk position. Experts will tell you that you can meditate anywhere, but in my opinion, I think you should just pick a very quiet place where nobody can bother you. So this could be a bedroom or a car or a local library, even a forest could work, just somewhere that's very quiet and very peaceful.
All right, and how long are we going to meditate for? Because I've got stuff that I need to do.
How long should I meditate for? I would recommend going for about 5 to 10 minutes, but it's really important to set an alarm, because if you don't, you will always be thinking to yourself, has it been 10 minutes yet? Should I stop? And the whole point of meditation is not to think. Also, quality is better than quantity here. In my opinion, being totally present and mindful for 10 seconds is way better than being a little bit present and mindful for 10 minutes. So longer is not necessarily better.
How often should you meditate?
How often should I meditate? In order to really start seeing the benefits of meditation, you should meditate on a daily basis. My routine is 10 minutes a day, every single day when I wake up. Some people like to do it twice a day, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who does it 20 minutes a day when he wakes up and 20 minutes right before he goes to bed. As long as you make it into a daily habit, that is the most important factor.
Is this something that I can put music on for? Can I listen to some music?
Should I listen to music? This one is really up to you, but for beginners, I would suggest listening to a very calm, relaxing piano song, or maybe just something like nature sound. But meditating without music is totally fine as well. You have to just figure this out for yourself.
Our thoughts are racing. What am I thinking about during this meditation? I thought the meditation was meant to slow my thoughts down. Why is this still so crazy? What am I going to think about during the meditation?
Okay, now it's time for the really important stuff. What should I do or what should I think about when I meditate? There are many different meditation techniques, but the one that I usually practice is something called mindfulness meditation. This is one of the most powerful meditation techniques in the entire world, and the whole idea around it is to just focus on your breathing. When you are sitting down, you need to inhale through your nose, then exhale through your nose. But the key thing here is that you have to focus all of your attention on your breath, like the sensations of the air hitting your nose, how the air fills your body and lungs, the slight pause between your inhale and your exhale. This focused attention is the thing that will get your brain to stop thinking.
Some people say they don't know how to meditate purely on the basis that they can't get away from their thoughts. Oh, I can't meditate, I can't even concentrate for 20 seconds.
Now, many new people who try meditation will say things like, I'm still thinking, I have an itch that I keep scratching, I can't do this, meditation just doesn't work for me. It's completely normal and to be expected to experience all of that stuff. I've been meditating twice a day for 6 years, and I still get itchy on my face, thoughts still come into my brain, but if you keep breathing and you trust the meditation process, those thoughts and those itches will eventually go away. However, if you really are struggling not to think, then you can use my little breathing hack. When I inhale through my nose, I will stick my belly out a little bit, as if I'm filling up my belly with air. This is actually known as belly breathing, and it's actually the most relaxing way to breathe. I know this sounds like incredibly simple and a bit silly, but I promise that if you try this, you will feel so much better, even throughout your day-to-day life.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and do this meditating, but how do I get this habit to stick? Please, can somebody tell me how to get this habit to stick?
Now it's time for the million-dollar question. How can I actually get this habit to stick? The best way to build this habit is to establish a habit trigger. A habit trigger can be anything that triggers you to think about the habit that you're trying to build. For example, I have a friend who wanted to start developing the habit of listening to audiobooks every single day. So every single time that he ate food, he would listen to an audiobook. His habit trigger was eating. So every time he ate food, he immediately thought, oh, it's time to listen to another audiobook. So if you're meditating in the morning, I would recommend using something like the shower as your habit trigger. So right after you shower, it's time to meditate. Or maybe you can tell yourself that you can't have your morning cup of coffee or even your breakfast until you meditate. And if none of that works, you can always just place a big sign on your door that says you can't leave the house until you meditate.
Well, I meditated 5 times now, so haven't seen any benefits, so it doesn't work. It's just that silly spiritual juja. When will you start seeing results with meditation?
When will I start seeing the benefits? Well, first of all, you have to be doing it on a daily basis. The length of each session also plays a part on how fast you see the benefits. But ultimately, it's hard to say because it really does differ from person to person. Certain people are less mindful in general due to the way they were brought up, so it'll take them a little bit longer to start seeing the benefits. In my personal experience, it took me about a month of meditating every single day before I noticed any benefit myself. I found myself in a better mood overall and was less likely to get consumed by certain negative emotions. As I continued the practice, I noticed more and more benefits along the line.
Okay guys, so hopefully that was a good little video for you to watch. Now you know how to meditate. So create that habit, try and stick at it daily. If you can't stick at it daily, just try and stick at doing, even if it's just 5 minutes every second day, and just try and create that habit, because that's where it all starts. You know, and looking at science says that you really do want to meditate because it's really good for you.
If you're still on the fence about giving meditation a go, then maybe learning about the amazing health benefits it brings will convince you. There's been a ton of research on the positive effects meditation has on your whole body. In one study, over 3,500 adults, researchers from the Department of Medicine at Johns Hopkins University confirmed that meditation significantly reduces stress levels. Another study conducted by specialists from the Department of Psychiatry at the University of Massachusetts Medical Center followed up with 18 volunteers after they'd completed their 8-week meditation program and practiced daily meditation for 3 years. the study concluded that meditation reduces the symptoms of anxiety disorders, such as phobias, social anxiety, and panic attacks, to name a few. Not too shabby, right? Other benefits of meditation that have been confirmed by the scientific community include lower blood pressure and blood cortisol levels, as well as improved blood circulation, among others. So why are you still hesitating? You can at least give it a try, right? Just give yourself some time, and don't give up simply because you feel like it's not working for you. Nothing happens overnight, and it'll take time and practice to achieve successful meditations. But once you get there, you'll see that it was definitely worth every second of it.
So, start creating the habit and start meditating today. If you liked the video, then leave us a comment and subscribe to the channel. That'd be sweet. Cheers. Meditation, you know. Give it a crack. Oh, I love talking to myself. But obviously I'm talking to you guys because I'm trying to help you with this video.